Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Flying and Eating. Today, let's go somewhere and do something, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey guys, it's Adam here. In the previous episode of Flying and Eating, we decided to hit up the historic sites of Nagasaki, everything that entails, and more. But today, though, the adventure is going to continue. Ohayo gozaimasu. We are now leaving Kokura and heading back towards Honshu, specifically Osaka and that region. As you can see, homie has doubled up. He has far more stuff than he should. I'm still limited to one bag. I'm okay with that. But I enjoyed our time in Kokura. Did you?
Yeah, no, Kokura was super nice. Great place to top off if you got the Shinkansen fast.
Yeah, if you have the JR line, Kokura is kind of a nice little hidden gem. Behind us, over there, you can see the worst thing you can see, which is my fellow Baka Gaijin just arguing with people. My goal is to get away from that as quickly as possible. Alright, we are now in Osaka, and we're wandering around. We're going to check some stuff out. Oh, and look, a familiar face!
Konnichiwa.
Do you guys remember him? Can you reintroduce yourself to the audience here?
Yeah, I was on Adam's channel about 2 years ago when we went to the middle of nowhere in Nagoya. We saw a castle in the distance, and we saw Momotaro, aka Dave. So,
Dave, the peach statue! Plus we had that really good, what was the meat? It was like special yakiniku.
yeah, it was a yakiniku set course.
Yeah, it was like the not Gaijin version, so it was awesome. He remembers that. He was there. And all of us, the whole time, all we could talk about is how Dave did the shit out of us.
No, actually, I would have loved to go if Adam wasn't there.
He should have been there, but he didn't come.
Yeah, I know. He's always Daving us.
He's never here for us. What's up with that? Anyway, we're going to go off and look for video games and stuff, so we'll know you later. With real food. Because I swear, because he's here, we'll eat something real instead of just conveni crap. We've done nothing but conveni crap for like a week.
They're doing the McDonald's evangelion sandwiches.
No. One thing to point out about Osaka, as opposed to most of Japan, is you line up on the other side of the escalator. It's mostly just Osaka that does this, but sometimes when you have like regions in between Tokyo and Osaka, you'll witness people arguing about it. It's kind of funny. So we are now in Denden Town in Osaka. This is kind of Osaka's version of Akihabara, but nowhere near as terrible. Look, they have anime McDonald's stuff. That should tell you a lot. Evangelion, right? Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to go look for video games, as you could expect from us. There's a few different options here. There's also a lot of Gaijin around, which is usually a bad sign, but we are Gaijin, so whatever. We suck. All right, where are we? What's going on?
So we're in a place called Takatsuki. It's basically a commuter town between metropolitan Osaka and Kyoto. So kind of considered like almost the New Jersey of Kansai. You know, New Jersey.
Okay.
New York. And what we're going to now is a Suragaya just to hunt for some more games. And why don't you explain what happened to you?
Well, why don't you explain it, because I think it makes more sense from your perspective.
Right, so where we're at, there's really not much in the way of tourists or white people here. And I think Adam is probably the only white person in this place for, I don't know, maybe a 20, 30 mile radius. So
Those people were just staring daggers at me.
yeah. So one of these, I guess, leaders in front of this restaurant was trying to accost them, trying to get them to go in, because they usually target tourists, you know, offering special coupons and special discounts, that sort of thing.
So the thing is, the two of them can kind of blend as like half Asian deal, like, you know, whatever. Nope. Full baka over here. But yeah, the guy would. I've never been in that situation. The guy like comes up to hand me a card, and usually I just say, "Daijoubu," and that just means like I'm good. Nope, that dude just kept.
Well, and then what he said at the end was Nihongo Jozu, which means like, oh, your Japanese is really good. But it's one of those things where it's like, even if you could just piece like 2 or 3 words together, they'll say like your Japanese is good.
Yeah, no, which is not, by the way. My Japanese sucks. It's finally time for real food. We're getting yakiniku. Good yakiniku. Not fast food yakiniku. He has promised us success. Alright, our yakiniku table set up here. This thing has English on it.
And you want it in English or Japanese?
I want it in English. I mean, he's ordering either way, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah. But we've got unlimited drinks and unlimited meat with what, like 2 hours, I'm guessing? Yeah, that's usually how it goes. So we're going to eat. You going to eat?
I had one bagel today.
I had just like convenient little stupid sandwich thing.
Yep, same.
Yeah, I'm gonna crush this. So if you're unfamiliar with yakiniku, basically he sits here and he orders a whole bunch of meat. They just bring it to us. We throw it on the grill and then we just cook it and eat it. You like yakiniku? I know you do. Right now he just enjoys the flame. It's cold out. It's cold
How do you
out.
feel about beef tongue?
I mean, I'll eat it. It's not my preference. Yeah, I mean, you can order it. It's fine. So the first round of stuff is here. You got biru. What'd you get? He got a mojito, and I got kuhi, coffee. All right, and then we got meat. What kind of meats we got going?
Okay, so that's Wagyu.
Wagyu.
That's beef tongue.
Beef tongue.
And this is like a Korean cuts, like kalbi.
All right. Go nuts. Throw it on the grill. All right, so we'll show you how this works. First, you have to have a gaijin do this for you. That's nice. There you go. And then you basically just let it cook for a while. If it's beef, technically you only have to let it cook a little bit. Pork, cook all the way through. We ordered lamb too, didn't we? Yeah, there's lamb coming. I don't know if we ordered any pork or not. Yeah, but technically you don't have to cook the beef all the way through, but personally I'd say cook it a lot. Yeah, meat and fire. 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 The dessert has come. What did you guys get? Because you both got the same thing. It's like a chocolate parfait with berries. And I got the different one. I got the one with apples.
We got the strawberry mousse, condensed milk, and chocolate cookie parfait. So that's like those two. Yeah. And the one that Adam got was the parfait with honey apples and salted caramel cake.
Yakiniku time is over. Did you enjoy your meats?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yep. I am satiated.
Yeah, it was kind of expensive, but good. It was definitely worth the money. I no regrets there. I think it was good. Infinite supply. We're full of meat sweat and desserts. I would recommend whatever this. Not Family Mart. I mean, that place is fine, but like up there. What's that called? Yeah, he doesn't know.
Abudia.
Say that again?
Abudia.
There. Go there. And eat the meat. All right, we're out of here. Yeah, butthead. Check it out, butthead. This is so Beavis. It's like Japanese Beavis. This is really weird. Ohayo gozaimasu. We are now in Nagoya. We showed you Nagoya very briefly like 2 years ago or whatever it was. And I don't know what we're going to show you other than video games, so whatever. We'll find food probably. Look, we like video games. What do you want from me? We're not eating here, but this caught my attention. Tacos and nachos, Bar Mexican. It's got a bullet and everything. But it's not a gun though.
Not even gun. Yeah,
it's gan.
It's spelled like Michigan.
It's a combination of Mexican Michigan food. They're well known as blended cultures, being borders, of course. You know, it's like Canamex. What's with Japan and the Ferris wheels? There's another one there next to Joy Joy. Yeah, Nagoya's got the Ferris wheels going on. Do you have any idea why they do that?
I think it's just like every city gets one, kind of like how every city in the Soviet Union got a Lenin statue.
Oh, okay. So basically here, Ferris wheels are Lenin statues.
Exactly.
Got it. So we found an Outback Steakhouse. Joseph, what up? Your homies in Nagoya got you, dog.
Hey, assholes. Don't insult Outback Steakhouse. I love my food microwaved at full price.
Get the bloomin' onion, eh? Which is apparently actually Japanese in origin. And then the Americans said, no, that's an Australian thing, and the Australians have no idea what it is. Cafe Rob, in honor of every single Rob on this channel. There's way too many, otherwise I'm not going to get too specific. I'm not going to play favorites, but it's definitely not Rob Janos. He's the worst.
Hey, you. I'm the best at being the worst.
Yeah, Nagoya's pretty cool. We were just chit-chatting about it. It's not a tourist city, but it definitely functions like one. And there's just none of our fellow Baka Gaijin anywhere to ruin it. So you guys should come here and ruin it. I mean, to be fair, it's not just me pitching that. The Japanese are kind of publicly begging everybody to go to places other than Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. Nagoya is like an actual city that just tourists don't go to. I like it. What do you think so far?
I've always enjoyed Nagoya. It's kind of a slower pace. It's nice.
Yeah, and it has a special castle somewhere. I doubt we're going to show it to you because we're not those kinds of tourists, but it's a thing if you like that. He's mad because he thinks I brought him to Outback Steakhouse on purpose. I would never. I'm not Joseph. I wouldn't do that. I would bring you to a Starbucks though, like to be fair. We're going to try another staple of Japan, Chinese food.
I mean, it's less of a stretch than
Yeah, yeah. Whatever, let's go. All right, so our Chinese food has arrived. We both got some kind of fried rice. I think just pork fried rice. This is the set lunch menu, so it comes with a soup, and then you get some dumplings. So I got like pork, traditional dumplings, and I think those are shrimp. You got
pork dumplings, some not spring rolls, but egg rolls.
Yeah.
And fried rice. And soup.
Yeah. How is it so far? Okay. Enjoy. It was pretty decent Chinese food, all things considered. I mean, I don't think we were expecting much, but it delivered.
Yeah, it was small food, but hey, that's what we wanted. It was good.
We wanted easy sustenance because I'm going to be honest, we got way more video game stuff to look at. I know you don't care. But look, there's one right there. This is my point. It's everywhere. Super book off?
Let's go.
Super book off. It's more of Nagoya. I like this big pig statue thing on the building there. That's neat. Yeah, Nagoya is neat. I don't know what that's all about. You have this little like logo there. I don't know. Oh, by the way, Tower Records still exists out here, but but if you're into that. All right, I think this is like awesome. It's a sriracha vending machine, 100% made in USA, selected and packed in Japan. Two cultures coming together for the dumbest reason ever. Seriously, who needs a vending machine full of sriracha?
Pick your selection.
Yeah, there's a wide variety of different types of sriracha. Behold Nagoya at night. Why does that bunny have glasses? What is happening? Does it make you hard or does it make you soft? Yeah, I understand. Okay, can anybody explain what the hell a muscle potato is? Like, we understand it's a yam, but why is this a muscle potato? You're a baby and you get shredded, but only in one arm? This is the origin of Popeye. He's public domain now, so that makes sense. Hell yes, Starbucks has announced what the next drink is going to be, and I will still be here. He won't be. I like the little cowboy American guy. We're back in Osaka. You didn't see any food.
Yeah, disappointing.
You already know what happened. You saw the 7-Eleven logo. You know what the happened. Ohayo gozaimasu. Day unknown, but I decided to actually show you something touristy today. Behind me, we'll go get a better look at it, is Osaka Castle. I've been here a couple of years ago. Things have changed a bit. Drones are a thing now, and Japanese are like, "Dame, no drones, don't do that." Which is, duh, don't do that. Then they got ads for all sorts of crossover events. There's a Shogun night, just weird stuff. Godzilla's right there, my homie. What up? And so, yeah, we'll go take a closer look, though. The funny thing about this castle, though, because I remember this from being here a few years ago, it's seen as like, oh, it's this, castle. It's hundreds and hundreds of years old. It's been rebuilt, torn down and rebuilt multiple times. Actually, the last time they did it was after World War II. But it's still cool to see. It's also just a nice big park. So I like this because Japanese are all going over there, but they know Baka Gaijin all want the tower, myself included, so it's only in English. Just go this way. A few things to point out. This is, of course, the main entrance. Interestingly, down here, it's just a bunch of grass. I was here a few years ago, and this was all water. So I think they pump it out for the winter, because I've seen giant pipes and stuff in there, because it's more cinematic, if you will. But obviously, there's nothing natural about it. So that, if anything, should just tell you, it's a tourist trap, but it's a good one. And over here we have this park full of, food and statues and shrines and things like that. This is a very stereotypical Japanese experience for tourists, but it is a very nice place. All right, you can see this building, and then, of course, the main course. There are tours and things you can do. I'm obviously not going to do that. I just thought you guys should see it. I'm not, outside of this, there isn't a whole lot of touristy stuff that I really associate with Osaka. Again, I typically come here for video games. That just caught my attention. Good manners, good castle. All right, I agree. Well, there it is, Osaka Castle right there behind me. You're probably wondering why Sunshine's not here. I asked him if he wanted to go, and all he would tell me is that I'm not cool.
Yeah, you're not cool.
But yeah, so if you want to ever come out here and check this out, it's pretty sweet. You can walk all around it and scope it out, etc. But yeah, it's just a thing to see. You knew it was going to happen. Sega Pluto's here. What up? So outside of the castle, they built this time capsule. There's two of them. There's one they open once per century to put new stuff in and scout it out. And then there's one they buried in the 1970s. They specifically request it not be opened until like the year 6,970. That's playing the long game. That's cool. From this side of the castle, of course, you have more parks and things like that. This place is usually a lot more popping in the spring. Right now, because it's still winter at the time I'm here, it's, less chaos, which is what I wanted. But yeah, this is, just be aware, if you ever come to Osaka, you're kind of expected to go here because it's just quintessentially tourist Japan. This dude out here is standing in full, I don't know if it's samurai garb exactly, but taking photos and pictures and stuff with tourists, or video with tourists. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I could be wrong, but I think this is NHK's headquarters, which is like a Japanese broadcasting company. I think Japanese BBC. We just got to Kobe, and it's snowing. By the way, he's back. I guess I'm not that uncool.
The snow is cool.
The snow is cool. That's what he came to see. What a behold, it is Kobe. Smells like beef. Unfortunately, it stopped snowing. That was very temporary, which I'm very happy about because I did not want to have to deal with that. This is Ikuta Road? I don't know, but I see beef everywhere. Oh yeah, you guys can probably guess what we're going to be eating out here. All right. They gave us an actual reference to Kobe Bryant, which, as you know, the city was named after.
Indeed.
In honor of Kobe Bryant, they built an entire city. And he opened up this sticker shop, or whatever this is. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. No shampoo club, every cat and jeans. That's actually a pretty baller t-shirt. Always sunny. He refused to buy it.
Okay, it has a fanny pack built into it and a menu.
Yeah, still, I like the phrasing and the concept of mooning people. I'd never wear them, but this is really cool. I particularly like that one back that says Kyoto, because you got Godzilla, Ghidorah, Goji Tower there, and just like a geisha overlooking, being like, all right, this sucks. So Oliver is back. We are now hanging out with him in Kobe. And as we've told you before, Kobe is well known for one very particular type of food. So what did you bring us out here to get?
Well, I brought you out here to bring what's considered to be the best pizza in Kobe.
He's taking us to pizza. Now, I want to express, he's not as bad as I am, but we are pizza snobs, especially someone from Chicago. And I will just say it, Japan can't make pizza. They can't do it. You guys, did you see the time that I had pizza with Joseph and Aldo? Okay, horrific. They used ragu sauce. And he's like, you should use this. And then he was like, wait a minute. But this guy, the guy who runs this one, he takes it seriously. He studied in New York, and he took the best pizza he could find, and he came back and brought Japan. This place is called Two Bros Pizza. If you've been to Manhattan, you will know that is the joke pizza you never get unless it's 4 a.m. and you're drunk out of your ass. And he wants us to eat this. The guy, as you pointed out, must have tried that and thought, this is good. This is what I will try to achieve. This is going to suck. And I'm going to give him credit as well. If you eat the pizza, they have an area for you that says, don't vomit after eating this pizza, because you will. Why are you making us do this?
Well, I like torturing people, it's a real problem.
Every trip they get one gag food. I would never normally eat this, but for you guys, we're doing this.
Well, okay, one thing, I would like to hear his reasons for why he thinks it sucks. That would actually
I have to eat it first, but yeah. I guarantee you, it's like going to be frozen pizza with ragu sauce or something. I mean, have we not stacked enough evidence already as to why this is probably going to be bad? If it's great, we'll say it. He had a good idea for it, though.
Yeah, if they had Kobe beef on it, like thinly sliced, you get a nice crisp on it, that sounds really good. I don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah, he started like going over this, like if they did it this way, I'm like, think about where you are. They're not going to do it artisanal. It's going to be in a freezer somewhere. We're judging. But whatever, we're going to do this. We're doing it. As open-minded as we can, despite how much it sounds like we're not. They get a point. That's a point. They have Dr. Pepper, and this is the only place we found that has root beer. Granted, it's just straight-up American import, but that is the domestic Dr. Pepper. All right, there it is. Slice of pepperoni. You went with just cheese.
Yeah, cheese is like, you got to have the litmus test for New York-style pizza.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, it's supposed to be cheese pizza.
It should be. Yeah, pepperoni is basically the second alternative to that logic.
It's kind of hard to get pepperoni on a New York pizza in New York, though.
What?
It's not hard, but like you have to ask for it specially.
You need to go back to Manhattan.
That was when we were in.
And we were in Uncle Paul's.
When we were in Queens.
Okay, yeah.
You had to ask specifically.
But yeah, but that one's like Queens.
Yeah.
I said Manhattan, to be fair.
I was not impressed by Uncle Paul's.
Oh, I know you weren't. That's fair. That's fair.
It just reminds me why I have to follow you guys to the other side of the world, so I can
yeah, so you can understand why we're about such minutia.
This is the closest I can get to what you're talking about, so we'll see how it is.
I would just like to point that out again. Anyway.
Okay. That's like
just fucking right. Go ahead. All right, go. What you got?
I got Supreme, so...
What's on your Supreme?
Sausage, olives, broccoli, which is not traditional. Japan thing.
Yeah, I would like to point out he's got a lot of things that don't belong on pizza there. Yeah. Broccoli, olives. I mean, the devil's grapes. But hey, whatever makes you happy.
You know what? It's pretty crispy. It's not that bad.
Okay.
I'll leave it to you as the Chicago pizza snob.
To be fair, I'm not a New York pizza snob. I'm just a pizza snob in general.
Yeah.
I would agree with that assessment. The crispy's good. The rest of it feels like it came out of a Lunchables case. We did eat it. The Dr. Pepper's the best part. I think, and I would be fair, grading it on a curve, because it is pre-made, because it's, you know, pre-existing slices. Yet to do it properly, you'd have to order an entire fresh one. I think he said it best. The crispiness was great. That was actually a huge surprise. The rest of it is, it's like a Lunchables pizza. Like, and because the cheese is very different, there's not much sauce. The pepperoni was just kind of there, and you didn't even have that, right?
Yeah,
So
there was no pepperoni, so yeah, I give it a rating of inoffensive.
that's the best. Yeah, that
Yeah, by U.S. standards,
that's the best you're grading on a curve. You got to remember that. But it is definitely, I don't know. I'd say it's more edible than the one I had with Joseph and Aldo. That one was more of an experience, more of a mockery experience. But I'm also from Chicago. That's why that was so offensive.
Okay, so that was the pizza test for Adam, and he said it was inoffensive, so that's good enough for me. But now what we're doing next is the spiciness trial for Sunshine. So apparently I found out yesterday that he can't sense spiciness like normal people. So even if something is like super spicy, you just can't taste it, right?
Yeah, it's usually there's a threshold where I'll just like feel a tingle in the back of my throat, but that's about it. So we'll see if the spice can actually like break me.
Yeah, I'm taking them to a Chinese ramen place. It's run by actual Chinese people, and they prepare their soup a bit differently from Japanese people, and it's supposed to actually be spicy. Because like whenever something is called spicy in Japan, it's usually just like slightly salty, but this is actually spicy.
Yeah, it was kind of funny when he found out, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, that kimchi is supposed to have spice in it?
It just tastes like pickled cabbage to me. Like, I thought that was what the point of it.
There you go. Let's go see if we can make him cry.
About as prepared as I'll ever be. At least there's toilets around.
Toilet wa doko desu ka? That's a good phrase. Where is the bathroom? I have an emergency.
These like lamb skewers are also supposed to be spicy.
He's ordering for us. This is not biru. I swear I'm sober.
They brought us bowls of meat. What's up with this?
So what I ordered you was like the version of the ramen with extra meat, so you put it into the ramen when it comes.
Got it. So it's a meat desk.
Yes.
All right, there's Sonny's. Go ahead. Meat to desk. Yeah. All right. Are you gonna let it? Are you, Nekojita? You too hot for you? You gonna give it time?
I'm gonna wait for you guys to get yours as well.
That's reasonable. Thank you. Yeah. The red indicates the potential spice. This is like half. Mine is like a quarter. Now I will take my various meat chunks, and I will look at Oliver's arm, and then I will do this, and it will splash. Right? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yay, meat.
Does it have like a slow burn or?
It comes over time. Yeah.
He has to ask.
I don't know. I don't taste it.
He doesn't know what spice is.
Let's like wait like 5 minutes and see if he tastes anything. If not, then we'll call it a bust.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's been a few minutes.
I got nothing, man. It's like, and it's really good. I like the noodles, having wide noodles as opposed to the thin noodles. Like that's way better. Soaks up the ramen juices a lot better.
I agree with you, but no spice.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, yeah.
And
I wouldn't be able to tell.
And keep in mind, he chose the spiciest one. Like I marked on the sheet of paper, he's like the most spiciest as possible, but he's still.
Yeah, he literally can't tell if it's there. That should tell you a lot.
Occasionally, I get a pepper flake stuck in my tooth.
That's about it. All right, everybody out there, we're gonna do the Sunshine Challenge. If you think you know a spicy place that can break him, tell us, and we'll see if we can go there someday.
We have left. How did it go?
I mean, I don't think it was spicy, but I leave that to you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. The last time I was here, which was just like a couple months ago, it was spicier than this, and like me and Sunshine, we both chose like the spiciest one.
I had the medium spicy. I could tell it was there, but no, I wasn't sweating. It wasn't awful.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be doing
We have
that.
like a theory that maybe because it was like the spice was older, so like it might have like lost the spiciness over time. So maybe we have to come back at a different occasion. We'll be spicier then.
Now this sounds like a series of complaints. It's not. We actually really enjoyed the food.
Yeah, the ramen was
Yeah, it was fantastic. I'm very happy we did this. I'm only sad that he did not get to experience the pain of true spice. One day we'll find it. Again, out there, I put you to it. The Sunshine Challenge. If you think your local thing could break him and you're willing to bring us out for some reason to have him try it, let me know. You can pay to make him suffer. Now, we're going to go look for video games. That's another way to make him suffer.
Oliver wants us to have a nice coffee, and I guess what are we doing?
There's some good cakes, strudel, that sort of thing.
Like actual good or like
Yes, actual
Two
good.
Bros Pizza good?
No, actual good.
All right.
Strawberries from the Far East. Tea and crumpets, I see.
He's going for full British Empire here.
I'm joined by Sir Adam, Duke of Sega.
Duke of Sega. Okay. Well, what did the Duke of Sega get? He got, what did we get? We got like a crepe cake-ish?
Yeah, it's one. So in Japan, one of the famous cakes is like stacks of like grapes on top of each other. And
Yeah.
there's, like, I think there's some like custard.
Yeah, there's custard and there's
cake layer, and there's fruit, and this thing called black coffee. I like that. Blue Mountain number 1, next to the Cuban Crystal or whatever it was.
He just got the house tea.
House tea. Wow. Okay, and then you got the same thing as me.
Then I got the not tart.
Tart.
It's a tart. Yeah.
Okay. Is it tart?
Well, we'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Minus. I can taste the Empire is doing well today.
What was this place called? Nishimuru's Coffee. It was good. What did you think of the thing you always like and took us to?
I mean, I like it because it's sort of more like a higher class version of like Starbucks or Tully's, I think.
It's basically slutty Starbucks, but I like it. I mean that in a good way. Anyway, what'd you think?
Yeah, it was interesting. Kind of felt like we went back in time to the 1700s, Victorian era.
Yeah, we were back in the good old days of the British Empire, which wasn't in Japan, but whatever, it's great.
Neither of us are British.
Yeah.
Neither. None of us. Sorry to all the British people, but you have to be British. That sucks. For those who are unaware, Toys R Us is still very much a thing in Japan. It's actually a thing in most countries that ever had it. It's mostly just the US that doesn't have it. But if you're nostalgic for it, it's as simple as going up to Canada. Bruh. Another Ferris wheel.
I told you, every city has one.
I know.
The Lenin statues.
It's just funny. All right, he and I are heading back to Osaka. So this is the end of Oliver's time in the video.
Yep, going back to Kyoto.
Yeah, we appreciate you taking us out to Kobe. I don't know why you didn't get us Kobe beef.
That's because that's what all the tourists do. I wanted to show you the real side of Japan, which is Japanese imitation pizza, Chinese ramen, and also European desserts.
And that'll do it for part 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned to part 5, in which we check out Kyoto, as well as Tokyo proper, and there's going to be a big surprise. But until then, if you guys could do me a favor, please like this video, comment down below, subscribe if you've never done that before, as well as check out all the social media stuff in the description. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, Patreon, etc. I appreciate the support on those platforms. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.